So I was able to gain 300,000 subscribers in less than a year. And today I'm about to tell you exactly how I did that. This is not going to be your typical video. I'm going to give y'all the real deal, okay? I'm going to tell you the things that YouTubers are not telling you. I'm going to give you everything you need to know so that you can do this too. What's up, guys? This is Monique and welcome back to the channel. I am back with the news that you can use, but first, if you are new here, hello, bonjour, hola, aloha, konnichiwa, wagwan, shalom, assalamu alaikum, jambo, namaste. So y'all, we just gonna talk today a little bit. I just want to be open and I want to share the things that people are not talking about, because those are really the things that you need to hear and the things that are going to help you to grow. I don't have no script. I'm just coming off the top of my head, y'all, so we gonna just go with it today. So the first thing I want you to know about YouTube and just growing on here is an emotional roller coaster. You're going to have some highs and you are going to have some lows. Like 1 week you can put out a video that will reach probably 200,000 views in a month, and then you'll have a video that only reaches about 5,000 people. So 1 week you can be excited and celebrating, and then the next week you like, I'm putting out this crap, they don't love me no more. But it is not the truth, y'all. There are always going to be times that you're going to just put out content that people just don't gravitate towards as much as others. So that's where you have to kind of look at this like any other business. All right, I put out this product, is not working. Let me just readjust and let me figure out what else I need to do so that I could get it working again. And sometimes that can be hard just because of the fact that you put your all into that. And then for the most part, the videos that really end up doing well for a lot of people are the ones that they don't put a lot of energy into. They're like, you know what, let me just throw this together, put this on here and just see what it do. And then the ones that you take like a week to just edit right and make sure you're finding the right things to say and re-editing over and over again, those flop. So that's one of the first things I wanted to share with you, because a lot of people think this is easy. A lot of people think that, oh, you just wake up one day and then you have all the followers and then you getting paid all this good money and that's all. No, there's a lot that come with it. I know I've definitely had my moments where I was like, you know what, I quit. I have put all of my everything into this and it's just not working anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. But had I given up then, y'all, I wouldn't be at the place that I am now. But I just don't want you to think that you're the only person feeling that way and you're the only person going through it. We all, in one way or another, face these issues. I told y'all I'm being real with you today. I am just gonna lay it all out there, because one thing I really want for you on this channel is for you to become the best version of yourself, and that's what we're gonna do this year. So in order to understand today, we gotta take a little dip into the past. We're gonna go down memory lane. So I actually uploaded my first video in 2018, I believe it was. It was my wedding video, and I have been seeing a lot of wedding videos that were doing good. So I put my wedding video together, I threw it on YouTube, and I thought I was gonna have 1 million subscribers the next day. But guess what? I didn't. So after about a week of me checking my page every day to see all these subscribers I expected to have, and they didn't come, I quit. So then a year passed and I decided to document my weight loss journey, because I know a lot of people out there are losing weight, and if I share my story because it was successful, I know a lot of people are gonna start subscribing. And guess what? I put that video up in 2019 and I got about probably 10 views. So what I did, the same thing most people do, I quit again. So now 2020 comes around and I had just got my credit together because I was in the process of buying a house. This time I shared the video. I felt like it's a possibility that it could do good this time, but I didn't just think anymore that this was gonna be something that happens overnight. And so I ended up putting my video up there. It started to get a few views, more than it was getting in the past. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, let me start trying to put out some more content. And about 2 months after that, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. So Monique, why are you sharing this with us? Because a lot of people out there think that they can put one video up and next week they are going to have 1 million subscribers. It does not work that way, y'all. I just want you to be mentally prepared for this journey, because it's going to take a lot of work. And everybody's journey is different. They have a person that put up a video and guess what? They did get those millions of views. They have people that it took them to their 700 video to start getting views. The thing is, don't look at anybody else's journey. Focus on yours, and then make sure, of course, we want to set our expectations on these things to do great, but we also have to put the work behind those expectations. Faith without works is dead. So really, when it comes to like growing on YouTube, it's going to be the mindset that you have. It does take some other stuff, a couple of skills here and there, but for the most part, you have to get your mind on board with doing this. And I know I'm giving y'all all this good information, but one thing a lot of people ask me about is editing. Now, I've seen some channels that put out some videos and the editing, the quality wasn't too good, but the information was, and they got a lot of views. But editing is a big part of being on YouTube and dealing with videos. And so getting creative with how you edit. Like, you don't want to be too choppy with your videos where like you're cutting back and forth too much. You're trying to keep them engaged with how you edit that video, but then it ends up being more distracting and they click off your video. But a lot of people have been asking me to help them to edit, and y'all, I finally done it. I have come up with a class that I'm going to be doing live. If you are interested, make sure you click on my link below and sign up fast, y'all, because these spots are filling up fast. And another thing people ask me a lot when it comes to growing on YouTube is, should I focus on one particular niche, or should I put out a lot of different videos? Like, what should I do? When I actually started to get views, me and my husband came together and we decided, okay, let's try to combine the channel, because this channel used to just be Monique Hinton, but we was like, let's make this journey with the Hintons. Let's share some challenges, some vlogs. Let's be out here like the Prince family, because they had like 7 million subscribers at the time. What the Prince family did and worked for them did not work for us, but we still tried. We put out a lot of different content, y'all, and eventually it got to a point where all of the views I was getting, all the money that we started to make, it started to decline because our viewers were not interested in the type of stuff that we wanted to do. So then that's the next thing you have to realize when it comes to any business. What you want is not what matters, it's what your viewers want. But I was able to determine what they wanted in the beginning by putting out a lot of different stuff. And by offering all these different things, I started to look at, okay, I'm getting more views on these type of videos than these. So let me decrease doing that and let me increase over here and see how that works. And eventually that's what led me on to this financial path that I'm on with sharing with a lot of people. Because I tell you one thing, no matter what happens in this world, we're gonna always need some money. There are always people that needs to work on credit. Like, these are the things where you can always find a need. And when it comes to YouTube, that's what you have to focus on. What need can I fill? And it doesn't have to be financial like what we've been focusing on lately. Somebody may just need some entertainment, and you have a unique way to bring that to them and get those views. So when you discover a need that people are having and you feel like you have the ability to fill that need, you can bring value to people, then that's when you'll start to see the growth. Because at the end of the day, people may click on a video to watch it, but what helps them to stick around is the value that you offer. The entertainment, the laughs, the tears, the advice, the financial things that you can help them to reach, the goals you help people to reach. You may be able to just help people to feel better, help them to take their mind off the stress that they're going through. And that's one of the things that I had to figure out too. What value can I bring to people? Now, of course, all the normal things that you usually hear in these type of videos are going to be important, like being consistent and making sure you have the right titles and thumbnails. I'll tell you, that's actually one of the most important things, is the titles that you create. Because when people are scrolling on YouTube, they are of course going to be looking at your thumbnail and your title, and that's what's going to make them determine if they want to click into the video. So you have to make sure you are being creative and you are getting catchy keywords. Those are going to be one of the most important things that you can do when it comes to that. So of course, I don't want to overlook any of those things because that's important. It's these other things too that a lot of people are missing that they need to focus on. So another really big thing, this is probably one of the biggest things when it comes to actually getting people to view your videos, creating the right videos, what most YouTubers do, and a lot of them will not tell you this. Maybe you can find 5 to 10 different YouTubers doing well with the type of topics you want to present. You go to their channel, you look at their most popular videos, and make sure when you're looking at these videos, you are looking at videos that they put out maybe in the last year. Because if they had videos that did 1 million or 2 million views about 4 years ago, and you try to redo that, you probably won't get but 1 or 2 views. And I'm exaggerating with that, but that's just because what worked 4 or 5 years ago is not what's working today. And now I'm not saying go copy people word for word, because there are YouTubers that actually just go and do stuff like that and they get views too. But you have to find your own voice. You have to find your own way of reaching people, because what you have to offer someone else can't. Y'all can do the same video and you reach a certain crowd because you have a certain way about you, a certain way that you talk that's able to connect with them, and then the other person might reach another crowd. And believe me when I say there are more than enough people on YouTube for everybody to get their share, okay? And when you go and look at the videos that's doing well, another way that you could kind of, you know, get ahead of the competition is by going into the comments and looking at the type of things that people are talking about in the comments that's missing in the video. And then you make a video and you insert that type of information in there. I'm telling y'all, this is the things that people are doing, and they are really being successful at this. And another big thing that works for me is just planning out my videos, planning out when I want to post, planning out the type of things that I want to post. Like, writing it is going to be so important to stay on track, to make sure that you actually do what you say you're gonna do. You have to write the vision so that you can reach the vision, y'all. And something that works a lot for people is storytelling. Now, I'm not talking about a once upon a time I was out here trying to fix my credit. No, I'm talking about the way that you deliver the information to people, and it flows in a way that they're able to follow you and they are interested. Then that changes the whole game, y'all. That's gonna put you on a whole nother level. If you want to hear some more tips and tricks, I have all kinds of stuff I can tell y'all, because I have been through a lot on YouTube. I have learned a lot, and I've been successful in a lot of different things. So if you want to hear more, make sure you drop it down in the comments. Also, like this video for me if you have not done so. Other than that, I thank you so much for watching. Once you are successful on your YouTube channel, come back and tell me, email me. I want to keep up with all of your success. But until next time, we are out. Peace.